What's up, Bremerton? Josh Farley with the Kitsap Sun out at Beyond Reality here on 4th Street. It's the first VR lounge on the Kitsap Peninsula, and I've got that story, along with my 5 total, that you just got to know about happening in Bremerton this week. Stay tuned.
We've been at a distance, but lately
Welcome back to this edition of the Bremerton Beat Blast, sponsored by the Admiral Theater. Story number 1 today, Justin Abel was a pioneer in virtual reality gaming. And now, the USS Jimmy Carter sailor has taken it to the next level by opening Kitsap County's first ever VR lounge right here on 4th Street.
So virtual reality is really the next step, the next evolution of video gaming. It completely takes you out of your environment. You have full field of view inside the headsets. You have full audio, it blocks out everything out. You can really lose yourself inside of the game. So it's a lot of different experiences that you can have inside of virtual reality that you can't have during a normal video game. I started a software company a couple years ago, and we started making virtual reality games for it, and then we realized that as virtual reality is progressing, it was getting too big for the house. So what we have done is made a place where people can come and experience all the new virtual reality games that are out without having to worry about buying expensive computers, expensive equipment, and then designating a 100-square-foot area for their house just to play a video game.
Story number 2 today, the USS John C. Stennis is going to be changing its home port. It's been here in Kitsap County since 2005, but it'll soon be going to Norfolk, Virginia for its midlife refueling. Story number 3 today, Honor Bar Restaurant in Minette is changing its name to Hound and Bottle. That's because there is apparently a chain of Honor Bars somewhere else in the country that didn't like the idea that this one was as successful as it was. So they're going to a new name, Hound and Bottle.
The transition was not entirely of our volition. It was a little bit of a David and Goliath story. We were the David in that scenario, and we got a cease and desist from some Hollywood types down in California that are expanding their Honor Bar brand. We're still the HB, and a lot of people just know us as HB anyways, so the HB now is Hound and Bottle.
Story number 4 today, get ready for more music out on the farm. The Farm Funk Festival returns for its 3rd annual festival at Glued's Pond at Minder Farms off of Highway 303 on Saturday. It's from 1 to 10 p.m. There's 7 different bands playing, and of course, it raises money for great scholarships for kids involved in both music and in farming. I interviewed 2 such young people, and here's how they're putting their funds to use.
When we moved to our farm in Seaback about 6 years ago, we started getting animals, and one of the first animals we got was a goat, and I really enjoyed having goats because they're just such a characteristic animal. So as soon as I had enough money, I said, you know what, I want to start my own herd. I've started making cheese and yogurt and that kind of thing. I'm also showing Lita at the Kitsap County Fair this year. I think Farm Funk is an amazing opportunity for everybody to get to know each other and get to show off what they've been working on that year. And I think it's a wonderful opportunity to build friendships and partnerships throughout Kitsap County.
I'm Gia Costa. We're at Minder Farms in the corn maze. Lots of corn. Awesome. Well, my goal of going into audio engineering really is to be a music producer someday, produce my own music. Then I spent the money toward audio engineering equipment. So it was just a huge blessing having the scholarship. So I'm very grateful to everyone that helped me out. And just tell everyone to keep supporting young musicians like me. It means the world.
And finally, story number 5, brought to you by Silver City Brewery Tap Room. What's on tap for your weekend, Bremerton? Kitsap Wine Festival is in its 10th year this year at the Harborside Fountain Park. Festivities begin at 2 p.m. There are 23 wineries participating, along with a number of restaurants, cideries, and even a few breweries.
10 years, and you know, it just keeps getting better every year, and this is going to be the best year yet. The event benefits student success for students at Olympic College Foundation, anything from emergency funds to helping out with scholarships to that last minute, I need help with this.
Tickets are $55 and $65 at the door. Again, the festivities begin at 2 p.m. That's it for this week's edition of the Bremerton Beat Blast. See you around this August.
Music for this week's Bremerton Beat Blast is Just Stay by Gia Acosta. Acosta will be performing this Saturday at Farm Funk. This is hard, man.
Baby, we've been at a distance, but lately I've been reminiscing of those times.